the baby needs to really be checked out, and whatever the diagnosis is, and catch it early. Maybe there's something that could be done.
Been confirmed that Chrisean Jr. is in fact blind in both eyes, and that was confirmed by Clarissa Blueface's mom. And I'm telling you, I had to go back and watch the video to when they was in a restaurant, because that's the first thing my mind went to. They was in a restaurant and Chrisean was trying to feed him mashed potatoes, and he wasn't grabbing for the spoon. He wasn't even opening up his mouth. And it makes sense now because he could not see anything. It all makes sense. He wasn't even really blinking. He was just straight staring into the distance. And it's just sad. We all knew something was wrong, even though she did confirm some type of syndrome that causes him to cry like he's a cat. They did confirm that. At least Clarissa confirmed that. I don't remember Chrisean confirming anything like that. But man, my heart really goes out to this little boy, because his mom was definitely smoking and drinking while she was pregnant. And we all seen her on Blueface and Chrisean little TV show. We seen her on the Bad Girls Club.
So I don't know if you guys seen Chrisean Jr.'s baby has been confirmed to be blind, completely blind. And I silently watched her journey when she was pregnant. I never followed Chrisean before that. I never followed Blueface. I never followed any of that, those people, their stories, their situations. But while she was pregnant, we all know there was she was going on a million different podcasts and creators videos, and she would be heavily drinking when she was pregnant. So when the baby did come, a lot of people, me included, there was a lot of speculation that was going around that the baby had fetal alcohol syndrome, or there was something else, and I can't place my finger on the other condition. People have heavily speculated that the baby had.
A child's medical condition has taken center stage. A mother is now under public debate for her past actions. A father, currently incarcerated, is expressing intense emotions from afar. And in the midst of this highly emotional situation, a surprising new relationship has emerged, capturing attention and stirring widespread discussion. While it may resemble the plot of a reality series, this situation is all too real. At the heart of the headlines are Chrisean Rock and her young son with rapper Blueface, known online as Baby Jr. According to individuals close to the family, Jr. has now been medically confirmed to have a serious visual impairment, a deeply emotional update that sent shockwaves across social platforms. What's especially concerning is that there had been potential indicators all along. Observers now point to past clips and posts that, in hindsight, appear to show clear warning signs. But even with these signs publicly visible, it seems real attention wasn't paid until much later. Now, rather than finding unity, Junior's parents are engaged in ongoing public conflict, entangled in new love interests, social media clashes, and a mounting wave of scrutiny. Keep watching, because the deeper we go into this story, the more it challenges what we thought we knew. Let's go back to a moment that captured massive attention online, a restaurant video that quickly spread and raised serious concerns. In the footage, Chrisean Rock is seen trying to feed her son, Baby Jr., with a spoonful of mashed potatoes. But what grabbed viewers' attention wasn't the meal, it was Junior's complete lack of reaction. He doesn't reach out for the spoon, doesn't open his mouth, and perhaps most strikingly, he doesn't blink at all. His eyes remain unfocused, almost vacant. Viewers immediately sensed something wasn't right. They weren't the only ones. Blueface's mother, Clarissa, soon entered the conversation, confirming the heartbreaking fears that had been circulating online. She revealed that Baby Jr. has been diagnosed with total blindness in both eyes. This confirmation shocked fans and followers alike, but the signs had been present long before this public announcement. In earlier videos shared by family members, Junior's cries were distinct, high-pitched, and unusual, something Clarissa identified as similar to the characteristic cry linked to Cri-du-Chat syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that can affect physical growth and brain development. This condition is often connected to prenatal complications or health issues during pregnancy. Child development professionals stress the importance of early intervention and therapy for infants with visual impairments. Sadly, much of the focus around Junior has been pulled away by ongoing public disputes, social media battles, and viral controversies. So how did things reach this point? To get the full story, we have to look back to a pregnancy marked by conflict and tension from the very beginning. Let's go back to the months leading up to Baby Junior's arrival, when Chrisean Rock's pregnancy was anything but private. She frequently made headlines for her outspoken and often defiant behavior throughout her pregnancy. Whether she was sipping wine during podcast interviews, smoking on live streams, or partying in crowded venues, her actions quickly became a topic of online discussion. To some, her behavior was seen as a declaration of personal freedom. To others, it raised serious worries. Now, voices from Blueface's close circle are speaking out, suggesting those worries were well-founded. Wack 100, the rapper's longtime manager, revealed that concerns about Junior's health actually started before he was born, while Chrisean was still expecting. People close to her reportedly expressed apprehension, warning that certain habits might negatively affect the baby's development. Despite the warnings, Chrisean stood firm in her convictions. She responded to critics by sharing spiritual messages on social media, including scriptures like, "No weapon formed against Junior shall prosper." Yet medical research paints a clearer picture. Studies consistently show that consuming alcohol or cannabis during pregnancy can lead to developmental issues, including vision problems and rare disorders such as Cri-du-Chat syndrome. At the same time, Blueface, communicating from jail, has used these concerns as grounds for blame. He posted on social media, pointing the finger at Chrisean's choices during pregnancy and suggesting that her behavior contributed to their child's health challenges. But while Blueface accuses from behind bars, Chrisean's response took even her toughest critics by surprise. Just a few days following the heartbreaking announcement that baby Junior had been diagnosed with blindness, Chrisean Rock shifted the spotlight with news from her personal life. The internet quickly buzzed after a video emerged showing Chrisean sharing a close, affectionate kiss inside a car with NCAA basketball standout Titan Newton. She herself posted the clip on Instagram, making it clear that she was moving forward and wasn't trying to keep it under wraps. The online response was swift and sharply divided. Some supporters praised her for finally prioritizing herself, seeing it as a bold move away from the ongoing drama involving Blueface. However, others reacted harshly, flooding social platforms with criticism and questioning whether her focus was in the right place. One widely shared comment perfectly captured the backlash. "While Junior's struggling, she's out here making out with a college athlete." Fans weren't just watching her relationships, they were judging her role as a parent through that lens. The controversy intensified when social media figure Charleston White made callous remarks, cruelly suggesting that the baby might not survive or could face developmental challenges. Thinly veiled insults targeting Junior's condition. His comments were met with widespread outrage, but also highlighted the mounting public pressure on the family. Then, an unexpected development occurred. Clarissa, Blueface's mother, entered the conversation during a live stream. Smiling knowingly, she made a surprising statement predicting that Blueface would move on from the drama and eventually marry none other than Grammy-winning artist Megan Thee Stallion. She even set a target year for their wedding, 2026. The internet erupted in response. Fans of Megan immediately pushed back, flooding the comments with messages like, "Megan isn't about to deal with baby mama drama or legal troubles." Still, Clarissa's bold assertion caught many off guard. And it turns out, there's more to the story than meets the eye. Because hidden in past interviews and seldom discussed footage, there's a surprising link between Megan and Blueface that flew under most people's radar. The internet was left stunned when a long-forgotten interview clip made its way back into the spotlight. During a sit-down on Jason Lee's podcast, Blueface casually mentioned that he and Megan Thee Stallion had something going on in the past. He didn't elaborate, but his tone strongly implied a personal connection. Fans wasted no time piecing things together. Both were part of the 2018 XXL freshman class, moved within overlapping music circles, and were even photographed together at high-profile events. As speculation surged online, Megan's camp chose to remain completely silent. No statements, no clarifications, just radio silence. That quiet response was all Blueface's mother, Clarissa, needed to amplify the buzz. She jumped into full speculation mode, posting photo mashups of her son and Megan with captions like "future daughter-in-law" and "wedding incoming 2026. To many watching, she seemed fully invested in the idea of them becoming a couple. But those familiar with the family dynamics saw something else entirely. Sources close to the situation believe Clarissa's posts weren't rooted in romance, they were strategic. Behind the scenes, insiders say her so-called prediction served as a smokescreen, designed to steer public attention away from the recent news surrounding baby Junior's health and redirect it toward a splashy celebrity pairing. Essentially, if people are caught up imagining Blueface with a superstar like Megan, they might stop asking tough questions about his parenting. And there are still many unanswered questions. Blueface is currently behind bars for a probation violation and isn't expected to be released until mid-2025. He also missed the birth of his son entirely. Despite this, Clarissa continues to cast him as the more responsible parent, while indirectly painting Chrisean as emotionally erratic or unreliable, further stirring division among fans. Meanwhile, Megan Thee Stallion is thriving. She's traveling the world, launching business ventures, and staying far from drama. Her sudden involvement in this narrative seems completely unfounded to many, more like someone's far-fetched fantasy than a real relationship in the making. Considering her success and reputation, the idea of her partnering with someone facing legal trouble and public criticism feels wildly unlikely. And while the back and forth between the parents continues to dominate headlines, a crucial question often gets lost in the chaos. Who's truly advocating for Baby Junior's needs? At nearly a year and a half old, Baby Junior is entering a pivotal stage for growth, especially given his recent diagnosis of visual impairment. Specialists agree. For children who are blind, early therapeutic intervention is absolutely essential. This includes regular sensory development sessions, communication aids that rely on touch and sound, and most critically, steady and attentive caregiving. But rather than receiving a structured, supportive environment, Junior appears to be caught in the chaos of online drama, emotional outbursts, and a steady stream of relationship-centered headlines. Chrisean Rock, his mother, is balancing far more than parenting. Her energy seems split among defending her choices publicly, showcasing her new relationship with college athlete Titan Newton, and firing back at critics across live broadcasts and social platforms. All the while, Junior, who should be participating in therapy programs and frequent health evaluations, is more often featured as a background figure in social content than as the focus of active developmental support. Meanwhile, Blueface's role in his son's life has been primarily remote. From his prison cell, he's shared pointed posts accusing Chrisean of being at fault, offering commentary on their son's condition without being physically present. For him, fatherhood has played out as a digital narrative rather than direct involvement. And as this high-profile conflict continues to unfold in full public view, the child at the center, Baby Junior, is seemingly overlooked in the shuffle. One of the most unsettling moments came courtesy of Blueface's mother, Clarissa. She claimed that during the pregnancy, she noticed warning signs, but her concerns were dismissed. If accurate, that raises troubling questions about why more proactive care wasn't pursued earlier on. Her remarks have only intensified scrutiny, prompting fans to comb through old videos for signs. In clips previously considered ordinary, many now highlight how Junior doesn't appear to track movement, react to sudden noises, or attempt to grab nearby items. These behaviors, they argue, are missed milestones that could have been addressed far sooner. Child development professionals warn that the longer specialized treatment is delayed, the harder it becomes for a child to adapt and reach full potential. Intervening during the early stages is crucial for fostering progress. But with Blueface unavailable until mid-2025 and Chrisean entangled in emotional battles and public criticism, it seems that Junior may not be receiving the focused care he urgently requires. And just as concerns around his well-being reach a critical point, a new revelation is beginning to surface, one that could change the course of this entire story. Let's set the record straight. Baby Junior's visual impairment isn't simply a medical concern. It's a flashing red light, signaling everything that's broken in his current environment. From the very start of the pregnancy to today's wave of viral controversies, this child hasn't just been neglected. He's become collateral damage in an ongoing battle between two parents caught up in chaos, shifting focus, and questionable priorities. This isn't about assigning guilt, it's about recognizing the facts. Junior is a child with pressing developmental needs. Yet instead of seeing videos of therapy sessions or learning tools, social media is filled with clips of Chrisean Rock embracing rising college basketball player Titan Newton, spotlighting a budding relationship while her toddler appears to need constant care and attention. And as for Blueface, he's currently incarcerated, making social media posts that center around imagined futures involving major celebrities like Megan Thee Stallion, scenarios that sound more like internet fantasy than genuine fatherhood. This isn't responsible parenting. It's digital distraction parading as involvement. Then there's Clarissa, Blueface's mother, who's taken on a vocal role in this unfolding situation. Rather than offering guidance or helping de-escalate the tension, her online behavior, reposting marriage predictions and side-by-side edits of Megan and her son, has only amplified the spectacle. Her frequent commentary has done little to support Junior and more to fuel public noise, redirecting focus away from what really matters, a child's urgent medical needs. Here's the difficult truth. The biggest threat to Junior's future may not be his diagnosis. It may be the instability surrounding him. With timely and consistent therapy, there's still a window for meaningful progress. Improvement is within reach, but only if the adults involved stop seeking attention and start providing real, consistent care. That means fewer live-stream debates and more presence at therapy centers and developmental checkups. So what's next? Is there a real chance for a shift in priorities? Or are we witnessing the start of a longer, more damaging pattern? What's clear is this story isn't just another online drama. It's a situation that demands real action and responsibility. We want to hear your perspective. Can Junior still get the support he needs? Or is he being left behind in the chaos? Drop your thoughts below, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, because what's coming next in this saga? You won't want to miss it.